In Faces, an innovative blend of real time drama and Greek chorus style commentary unfolds as a man's life is put on trial during a transformative judgment night. Confronted by those he has wronged, he faces the echoes of his past choices, exploring the intricate ties between redemption, identity, and the lasting impact of relationships. This compelling narrative challenges our perceptions and invites us to reflect on how our lives are shaped by every face we encounter. Maxwell Thorne, a 49-year-old man in San Diego, begins what should be a quiet celebration of his birthday alone in his upscale high rise condo. He pours himself a drink, dances awkwardly, and sings happy birthday to himself, but an undercurrent of loneliness is palpable beneath the festive facade. The solitary celebration is shattered. A silent phone call is followed by a slip of paper sliding under his door. The note reads, "Happy birthday, your last 90 minutes, night, night." Suddenly, a red laser dot skitters across his wall. Maxwell's birthday has become a countdown to an unknown threat. The scene shifts to a bar called the Wild Parrot Brew Pub. A stoic narrator introduces us to a group of people, each with a personal grudge against Maxwell. There's Nora, a dominatrix, Ozzy, an old surfer, Emily, a young woman, Santiago, Ray, Zach, and Lanny. They speak in turn, airing their grievances and hinting that a judgment on Maxwell's fate will be made at midnight. Back in his condo, Maxwell receives a call from a muffled voice identifying itself as Corbin. The caller speaks cryptically about falling from the ninth floor and uses threatening language. When Maxwell tries to call the police, Corbin calls back instantly, warning him not to. The caller seems to be watching Maxwell's every move. One by one, the people from the bar begin to arrive at Maxwell's door. First, Ozzy confronts him about an unpaid $10,000 loan, revealing he used the money to take Ozzy's niece, Emily, on a vacation. The confrontation turns physical as both men draw guns, ending with Ozzy issuing a final threat. Soon after, Emily herself arrives, accusing Maxwell of forgetting a date and, more painfully, of making her believe their relationship was real. The visits continue. Zach, a DEA agent and old friend, stops by before moving away, confronting Maxwell about his evasive nature. Santiago arrives, trying to reminisce about better times, but Maxwell brutally rejects the past, ordering him to leave. Each encounter peels back another layer of Maxwell's life, revealing a pattern of using people and moving on without remorse. The mysterious Corbin makes direct contact, using a laser to torment Maxwell during a phone call. He forces Maxwell to admit that lying is wrong by making the laser burn his chest. Corbin then reveals his identity. He is a man named Corbin Masters, whom Maxwell brutally beat in a bar years earlier, sending him to the hospital for a month. This wasn't a random threat, it was a long, simmering quest for retribution. As midnight approaches, the remaining visitors, Ray, his ex-wife, and Nora, arrive. Ray confronts him about his fundamental selfishness. Nora delivers the most devastating blow. She reveals Maxwell groomed her into the sex industry decades ago, leading to a life of pain, a suicide attempt, and illness. She shows him the scars on her wrists, begging for a kind word, but Maxwell offers only cold detachment. The entire group assembles in Maxwell's condo. They force him out onto the deck overlooking the city. In a formal proceeding, each person states their case against him. They reveal that forgiveness was possible if just one of them voted yes. One by one, they shake their heads no. The verdict is unanimous. Maxwell has failed to express genuine love or remorse to anyone he has wronged. As Maxwell collapses into a fetal position on the deck, utterly broken and alone, the film poses its central question. When a man's entire life is defined by the pain he has caused others, and he faces the ultimate accountability, is there any path to redemption, or is he doomed to be consumed by the void of his own creation? The narrator returns to the bar, reflecting that we are all born alone and die alone. The scene then cuts to a street below Maxwell's condo. The group files away into the night. The implication is clear. Maxwell has fallen from his deck. The friends he wronged walk past his body, a somber procession marking the end of the story. The sirens fade, and the night swallows the scene.